welcome to day 25 of our Calm Christmas Challenge. Today's topic is cozy and how to make being in the garden cozier. Now, it's not 8:10, I have to admit, it's actually 8:45. We had some technical difficulties this morning. I did go live, but for whatever reason, things didn't. Anyway, I needed to redo the video. So it is not 8:10, which is why it's so much brighter right now than it would be if I had done this. If the video from half an hour ago was still available, which it's not for some reason. Anyway, doesn't matter. So today's topic is being cozy in the garden, and this is something that's really kind of close and dear to my heart. It's what I want to talk to you about today. Now, I'm Elisabeth from the Joyful Garden, and we are spending 10 minutes in the garden every day in the run-up to Christmas. Every single other one has been at 8:10, and they will continue to be at 8:10 in the morning. And we're in our last week. It's Monday, and our last one of these is going to be on Sunday, the 24th of December. I think I might have a little party on Sunday, maybe get some festive treats and kind of really celebrate the fact that we've done this every day. And I hope you'll join me on Sunday at 8:10, maybe from your garden, to really mark this incredible journey and these 31 days that we'll have spent being in the garden every day for just 10 lovely minutes. Anyway, today I want to talk to you about making your garden cozy. Now, I know winter and gardens, and it's not necessarily something that a lot of people think of as being a lovely space or think of as being a cozy space, but I promise you it can be so, so lovely. Now, there are lots of things you can do to make it cozier, but first of all, I just wanted to say that I think we think, the garden's cold, so therefore it's not going to be cozy. But actually, I think coziness requires contrast. I think if you think about it, say, if you were on a holiday and it was very, very hot, you didn't really want to feel cozy because everything was so warm all around you. You can't really wrap up in a blanket with a cup of tea if it's really hot all around you. But if it's cold around you, and then you get your blanket and your cup of tea, then there's magic in it. And, there's magic in the rain beating against a window when you're inside and you're all cozy. And similarly, I think there's magic in being in the garden, surrounded by the cold breeze, maybe the rain pattering on your parasol or your umbrella, and feeling the contrast. Hello, my little buffer is down here. There he is. Hey, Archie. And he's off. Something has excited him. I think there's a loud truck going past outside. Anyway. Oh no. He's running around. Not quite sure what. Oh, he's gonna go inside. Anyway. I think there's beauty in contrast, and the cold air on your face in the garden, I think, can really contribute to making it cozy. And I've showed you this before, my Calm Christmas Handbook, and there's a lot in it about being outside. You won't be surprised to hear. And it has this whole section here about things that you could use to make being in the garden cozier. Now, please excuse my nails. I was just digging in the garden last night, and I'm going to do more digging today, so I didn't bother to clean them all that well, so excuse the nails. But this is my little kind of kit list of what you could use to be outside. And I think if you have a blanket or just a really cozy coat and a cup of tea, then already, the contrast of the cold air on your face with the warmth of your blanket and your cup of tea can just be really, really beautiful. And it's not something we do a lot of here in this country, but if you go to Germany or to the Scandinavian countries, they have, cafes have seating outside all year round, and you see people in the middle of winter wrapped up all warmly, chatting to their friends, sitting outside. And I'm obsessed with being outside. I just think there's something really, really magical to it. Anyway, my kit list in my little Calm Christmas handbook, it's totally free to download. If you're on Instagram, you can get it in my bio, and if you're on YouTube, you can get it in my description box. It's just got a little kit list and a few other things that are really nice to help you make this a calmer, more joyful Christmas. And it just ties in really well with what we've been doing here, I think. Yeah, I really want to encourage you to just join me, because I know that this has been so magical for me doing this every day with you. And you know, I'm also a huge believer in community, and in light of that, I am running a group coaching program for mums to help them create really lovely, joy-filled gardens for their families. And as a special treat, I decided to offer 15% off to anyone who books it before the 24th of December. Again, it's in my link in bio or in my description box. And it's just going to be a really lovely opportunity for a really great group of mums to come together and to kind of learn together about what it takes to create a really lovely garden. I'll obviously be there leading the sessions and kind of imparting my knowledge and expertise, but it's also about kind of, support and not doing this alone, because I think as mothers, we do too much alone. We work too hard by ourselves, and I don't think most of us mums have enough joy in our lives. So I want this to be creating something really beautiful for you and for your family, but I also want it to be a joy and fun-filled experience to actually go through the group coaching. So as I say, 15% off if you book on or before the 24th of December. And I've decided to move back the start date. It's actually going to start in February, which I think gives us a little bit more time to kind of ramp up in January, and I think it'll be a nice, joyful thing to have to look forward to in the new year. Anyway, so today we were talking about making the garden cozy, making it a lovely, lovely space and a lovely just experience to be in it and just enjoy being here. Because I think our gardens, they're such incredible places, aren't they? Such incredible spaces. And I really appreciate the opportunity to do this with you, to come out into the garden every day. And I'd love for you to tell me in the comments what you might do to make your garden experience cozier. You know, are you going to bring a blanket? Maybe leave it by the back door so you can just grab it on your way out. Maybe add some sparkly lights. I think lights are so lovely to make a space feel cozier. Have a nice cup of tea. Maybe tell me in the comments what your favorite cup of tea is. Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow at the usual time of 8:10. Bye.